Hi, Gemini. Welcome to Honest Love Tarot. I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space. I want to let you all know I do have private reading bookings open as well as a new healing service. If you are interested in getting that, you can check it out in the comment or description section. I also have a podcast on spirituality as well. You can check that out too in the comment or description section. Please don't forget to like it. Does help me out. Let's see. I'm so happy you're here. Let's see. Can I get a you versus them? Let's get you. We have completion. This came out reversed, so we have to take it like that. And then can I get their energy? We have reverse corners of the mouth, and then we have the creative. Interesting. The creative is actually that masculine energy of creation itself, right? But this isn't what I have. It's honestly like your imaginations have gotten really creative with what's going on here because you don't have answers. I feel like both of you are in this energy where you don't know how they feel, you don't know what's going on, you don't know what's going to happen as well. So it allows your mind to get all types of crazy when it comes to thinking up like I don't know, all these different possibilities. There is a need for you to ground yourself. I can do nothing about this person, but there is a need for you to ground yourself and starting to root yourself more in reality. It kind of feels like there could be like narratives that you're running with that you have no proof. It kind of, okay, this sounds strange, but I've been watching a lot of true crime lately, and it's like, there's no evidence for this, no evidence for this. You know what I mean? And it's like I like, I say trust your intuition here, but I just feel like you have so much opinion about the situation. I don't think you can really trust your own perceptions when it comes to this person. And until you can, there is a need for you to ground yourself in the facts rather than actually taking these leaps and hunches because you're kind of, I think, stressing yourself out. I think you are draining your energy. And I think that it's causing a lot of like restriction in your life as well. And it's telling you to just ground yourself right now. And I know that that's hard, right? I know that you want the answers, and this actually is what's driving you, viewer, right? To come up with these false narratives because you're so desperate for answers. But that's all the reason, enough reason, right? Where you shouldn't actually be trusting what you are coming up with at the moment, right? Because you have too much opinion about this. You have too much I don't know. It's like you're too close to it, right? It's like I guess I would describe this. You know how like if a cop was trying to figure something out, but they were related to the victim, right? It's like you can't really trust them, right? This it's like there's stuff against this, right? And it feels like that's something that you really do need to take to heart at the moment because I don't know how I don't know what narratives that you're telling yourself, what things that you keep trying to convince yourself of, but they're probably wrong, right? They're probably not right. And the reason for this is that your mind is literally coming up with a bunch of stuff. And you could be pulling like random facts together to form a confirmation bias as well, right? It's kind of like I would describe this as like the narcissist that everyone sees everywhere, right? It's like you kind of just assume someone is, right? But are they? Right? I don't know, right? It's like that. But that's what I have here. I'm not saying they're not one, but you get where I'm going with that. Like, you're looking at WebMD, and everything seems to fit that your own narrative, right? And that's not actually a good thing, right? You're too close to it. Okay. Oh, it kind of reminds you of like, when public perception about a case, right? They're thinking, oh, they're absolutely guilty, they're absolutely guilty, and then they get acquitted or they get a non-guilty verdict because the people that are in there, they know the facts, right? And it's like you're on the outside, assuming that right, everything, and you don't. And this is it. This is an interesting energy. But I also have for your person here the corners of the mouth. There's something that they are ingesting that is not nourishing to them. I also feel as well this person is to some extent detoxing and purging from this. I feel here a really strong karmic situation that they have, right? A really strong toxic situation that they have in their life. I do feel karma is this person's bread and butter. But there's the corners of the mouth is about nourishment. Whatever they're eating is not healthy for them. It's just not. It's not. In fact, I feel like they may vomit at times because it's so unhealthy. They could have anxieties, nauseousness. I know it sounds crazy, right? It just feels like that. I'm seeing health issues coming from this person specifically as well. Possibly mental health issues because that's your core energy, right? That's your the energy that both these are sharing is crazy imaginative, like I don't know, delusion, no energy, right? I know it's somewhat to that extent, but I think that this is actually has to do with people in this person's life. There is oh, I don't know. There are people in this person's life that are toxic, unhealthy. It's funny. When you get used to eating toxic, fast food and unhealthy food, you kind of forget what it feels like to eat nourishing food. Does this make sense? Yeah. This person has forgotten what it feels like. There could have been a long separation period here between you and them as well because they forgot what your connection feels like, and that's actually why it's a you versus them. It's why does this person think that what they have in their life is good enough? It's because they forgot what real fulfillment, real nourishment feels like because there's been such a long separation period here. Right? That's probably what's as well uh perpetuating these false narratives that I feel you're coming up with, and so are they, right? Let's see what's behind here. We have the wanderer. And yeah, your minds are wandering. It's crazy, but it is what it is, right? Your mind's wandering. The message here, I think it's surrender, right? But we'll see. Surrender, right? Normally we can't, it kind of like reminds you of the hangman, right? The hangman, takes a sacrificial approach to what they are obsessed with, right? So they can see it from a different angle. I think that that's going to be a really good point lesson for you, right? Gemini, is to learn to let go of your myopic, right, perceptions of the situation and open yourself up to the actual enlightened truth. That's gonna be difficult. This is a hard journey. I know I had to do it. Right? It's very hard to do it at first, but you will get there. Okay. Forgot to put these on. Okay. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's see. Let's put this here. So I want to take it from so what we're asking. I forgot to say is your person's current feelings for you. So I want to know, Spirit. Actually, let's actually do tarot. So, how does this person currently feel about Gemini? Like, what are this person's current feelings for Gemini? Oh, I forgot to tell you, there is an extended to this reading. If you are interested in getting the extended, you can check it out in the comment or description section. You can get it on Moments for a one-time purchase or on Patreon. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, can you tell me Gemini's person's feelings for Gemini? Let's see. Sorry, it's not shuffling right. Okay, there with the Knight of Swords here. There are good days and bad days with that Knight of Swords here. Some days they're like, I love them, I want them, and other days it's like this situation was so heartbreaking. I don't think I want to risk that again. It kind of reminds you when you get PTSD and you are. It's not. It's like something that you lived through that was so effing shocking. It makes you not want to experience it again, even if it's something that you actually want in your core. I'm not, you know what I mean? It's like this is something that created whiplash in this person, but mental whiplash, emotional whiplash, but mental specifically is what's coming to my mind. Right? This situation definitely caught this person off guard. Their feelings for you caught this person off guard. The pain specifically, though, that's what we're dealing with. It's not about how this person feels about you at this point, right? They already know, right? It's not about that. It's about, holy crap, that was devastating. Do I really want to risk going through something like that again? So that's what they're thinking when they think about you. That's what they're feeling when they feel about you, right? There's an uncertainty here about whether or not they want to explore this because of the whiplash that your connection has. I don't say caused them, but it's just it feels that way. I do feel this person sees you as the most beautiful person they've ever met. It's not about how they feel. Again, it's not about that because the core or overall energy is they see you as that, as abundant, as fertility, as the physical and emotional ideal. That's how they see you. It's not about that though. It's about, holy crap, that was insane. I never experienced pain like that, but it felt level of betrayal here as well. Some of you, there is absolutely a third party, not gonna be for everyone, but I don't really think that's what we have here. Is what we they want a reunion. They want you back. They see you as the one that got away, but it hurts so much, right? And it's like, what if they get away again and I have to live through that experience all over again, right? It's like it kind of they're pulling me to war, right? And they're saying shock and awe. I don't know what that means exactly. Humans have so many words for stuff. I can never keep up. But it's like that the words that BJ is using is shock and awe. This situation was shock and awe for this person. Shocking, right? Shocking ending. And they see you as very beautiful though. But it shocked them so much, it makes this person like scared as as F, right? To face you and to face this and to give this another try. They want to. Yeah. Again, very beautiful. They see you as the most beautiful person they ever met. However, it was so shocking, right? Do I really want to put myself through that? See, this is they want it. They want it, right? With this here, like I feel like this. It's interesting. Both these are on the same page, and they know that it's not about this though. It's not about I know they want me. Or do they want me or not want me? It's not about that for this person. You are crazy about that. You don't know. But this person, they know you want them. They know they want you. It's not about that though. It's about holy crap, can I survive another ending? Ooh, it's interesting. It's what makes this person indecisive. This is where the low. It's like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe right. It's could I handle that again? It feels like the ending itself. The pain that came after was mind blowing. That's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to them. That like it caused a certain to a certain extent PTSD. That kind of like shock, right? But then it's like they're really beautiful. What's gonna win? The Fool reversed. Right now, fear. Fear is gonna win with the Fool in its reverse. This person doesn't believe that they're strong enough to survive it as well with that High Priestess in its reverse here as well. So fear for now is going to win, but there is an extended, so we'll see. In the extended, we're gonna look at what this person's next move is towards you, but I will be looking at that. So it's for Aries, it changes dramatically. So those are interesting. So I imagine yours will as well, but I am seeing that coming through. But again, it's important you get it's the shock of it, right? Let's see. Let's put this here. So Spirit, can you tell me? Um, sorry, the message that they gave me is what keeps this person up at night. when it comes to you, it is what it is. It's what I got. Maybe just in general, they're saying just leave it like that. What keeps Gemini's person up at night? What keeps Gemini's person up at night? Okay, what keeps Gemini's person up at night? Let's see. We have the Mountain. Ooh, how much work your connection is going to need. Also, where they are and where they want to be. This is an interesting one. This person's stressed about their lack or what they perceive as lack of achievement, lack of movement in their life. A lot of us, we have these like things like I want to be here, or how you tell yourself in 5 years from now I want to be there. I remember when I was first waking up, it was I was like, I can't believe I have not done anything with my life, right? I remember saying that to myself, and it was really frustrating, right? I felt like a failure, right? I felt like I was. I honestly go. I couldn't believe it, right? Like me, I have not done anything still, and it feels like this person has that. Well, this is what keeps them up at night. However old they are, it doesn't matter, right? They don't feel like they've done enough in their life, and it shocks them. It's like it stresses this person out. This person guess what they're doing? They're living in the future. We can't do that. Future's not real, right? Past isn't real. You can't live in those, right? You need to live in the present, but they're not. This what keeps them up at night is their fears about the future and the past. There it is. Deep freeze. That's funny. They live in both the past and the future, and anywhere but now. Obviously, right? We have listening coming through as well. Your the words and exchanges that you had ring in this person's ear, and it makes this person sorry, clinch. That's what the word I'm getting. Maybe flinch. I don't know. Clinch, finch. Sorry, they're leaning it towards quench as well. It is what it is, but it's like clinch or finch or something. But this person definitely, I feel, when they hear your words, it kind of reminds you. When there's like a scene in a movie, and you hear it in the background, like someone screaming. You know what I mean? And someone's like, it's really distraught. You know what I'm talking about, right? And you hear like it's like kind of like I guess I'll describe like a bomb going off, right? Swear, it's PTSD, right? Like a bomb going off, and then you hear in the background someone screaming, someone saying your name, someone yelling out to you. They hear you. What keeps them up at night is your voice, calling out to them, I feel like it specifically has to do with like maybe like shocking like interactions that you have with each other as well. It's that one too, right? We have wide open. It's interesting. The wide open has to do with this person being able to make a move towards you. They know that you're open to them. See, the thing is, you, Gemini, you don't know if this person's open to you. That's why your mind's going out crazy because it doesn't look that way logically, right? That's why your mind is like this vicious trap. However, their perspective, how they see things, how they see you, they know that you have feelings for them. They know that you're interested in them. So for them, things are open. It's like a clear path, but they don't take it, right? So what keeps them up at night is that I'm the one that has the clear path. I'm the one that knows, right? It's like the ball's in my court. And yet I do nothing with it. Ooh, it's so crazy, isn't it? We have unexpected visitor. Ooh, it's interesting. I do feel this person has some like issues to do with like pasty stuff, right? Your connection being free, like frozen in time, is what keeps this person up at night as well. But that unexpected visitor, this is interesting. It's not gonna be for everyone. Some of there is a third party here. They are worried that they are gonna get found out. Not gonna be for everyone, but that's what popped through immediately is my first thing. But with that ghost lands here, it's like the ghosts of the past is what keeps this person up at night. Right? What they've done, what they didn't do as well. So this has to do with somewhat about you, like shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? But also things that they did do in their past. So you look at that, and there's a lot of regret there. You know, when you don't release, right? You don't forgive yourself. You harbor that and you hold that within yourself until you finally do. And that's what I feel is going on with this person. And then we have wishing well, and it's reversed. Interesting. This person, what keeps them up at night with that wishing well and its reverse? It's like dare to dream, dare to wish, dare to reach. Making, look at this. I told you. So it has to do with this person's choice. Like they are the one who has a choice to make. They are the one who's meant to. How do I phrase this? It's like you know, when like however this ended, it feels like this person had more answers about you and this than you did. So it's like the ball's in their court. They have to make the choice. So it keeps them up at night that they have to do that. Not too happy about that, by the way. Not too happy about that. That's all I gotta say about that. And it really does stress this person out. What's the bottom? Magic stream. Where they are in life and how they got there keeps them up at night as well. And what choices they made to get themselves there. Very interesting. I'm very happy. Who gave that? I Metatron. Metatron is the one who suggested that question for you. So you can thank him. Okay, so Spirit, can you tell me? Can can you tell me what does this person what do they wish they told? What do they wish they told Gemini when Gemini was in their life? I have bad role models. I don't know how to do things right. Ooh, it's interesting. I do feel here as well. This person's always like what's been modeled to them throughout their life is bad, unhealthy relationships. So they're used to that. This is their routine. This is their way of life. This is how they look at life, right? It's through the lens of that bad, toxic relationship. So it's funny because that's actually came through for their current energy. This person's energy or what they have in their life is toxic, unhealthy connections. And this is something that they see as normal. It's been normalized for them. Right. And it's funny. And again, that's also emphasizing the fact that there's been a long separation here between you and them because this person has forgotten what a real connection is. They do miss you. They should have told you that they'd miss you, that they didn't want this to come apart, right? Will you pick me? Interesting. I feel this person had a fear because I don't think you knew this person that well. That's what's coming through. It's very strong, by the way. Like, I don't think you know them that well. Like, what if they really know me? Know what I've done, know the choices that I've made, know who I am? What if they really know that? Will they still pick me? I bet not, right? And that's what they wanted to say. I think they wanted to come clean about stuff, actually, is what it is, right? I go home all to myself, that they don't want to be apart from you, is what they wish they had told you. Ooh. And we have think before you act coming through. They needed more time to think about things. And they should have just said that rather than clamming up, shutting down, and running away with their tail between their legs. That's I'm seeing my dog doing that, right? Cut your yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's like when things ended, they should have said, I need more time. I don't want you don't want me to be apart from you. Can you give me more time? Did they say any of that in any way, shape, or form? Hell no. This person's all jacked up, right? They didn't say any of that stuff, and they should have. And it's something that what they wish they told you, right? Was that I was wrong. Yep. So they're used to unhealthy relationships. When they found a good one, they didn't recognize the healthiness there, right? I'll never. Again, there's a bunch of secrets. They wish they told you a bunch of stuff they didn't tell you. It has to do with a lot of I feel like stuff that they've done. And you know when you do stuff and you know how like society says you're a bad person if you do this. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? Um, only good people do this or something like that. This is all nonsense. Good and bad are they're just constructs, right? It's things just are. And I feel like this is someone where they've done some really bad stuff in their life, and they think that you wouldn't be able to look past that or forgive them or even accept them. So they didn't want to tell you that. Appearance, there it is. Yep, there it is. Told you. It's so they are trying to maintain appearance there. What they wish is they should just come clean, rather than trying to pretend otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to get a little guidance for you, and then we're going to wrap this up. Again, there is an extended to this reading if you are interested in that. I also have one-on-one private readings open, as well as a new healing service open if you are interested in that, okay? The one-on-one private readings are open for Saturday, okay, if you're interested. We have Decrease coming through. Useful Folly, okay, for your guidance. We have modesty. Interesting. The message here is to not underestimate how much work you've done thus far. I know that you're nowhere near as far as you want to be, inner truth. But it's important that you hold true to the fact that you've done a lot of work. And I know sometimes we tend to look at other people and see, oh my God, they're so far. You can't compare yourself to other people. Like it's like people comparing themselves. This is not a flex to me, right? I've been alive so effing long. Like I'm like a 7 times star seed, right? It's like you cannot compare yourself to me, right? But it's like sometimes we do that anyways, and the message is stop doing that. Appreciate how far you've come, what you've done for yourself. You've done so much. For you, this is mega big. For you, this is mega big. If you just threw everyone outside, right? If you if you just shut out the Greek chorus and you just looked at yourself and what you've achieved, you will be so proud of yourself right now. But since you're not doing that and you're comparing yourself to other people, this could be other people's relationships as well, whatever, right? Other people's financial success, right? I mean, right? It doesn't have to just be spiritual growth, but you get where I'm going with that, right? It's like you are underestimating how much you've done for yourself and how good of a place you are in. You're not at where you want to be, and that's okay to have that ambition. It's okay. Nothing wrong with ambition. There's something wrong when you're coming down hard on yourself because you're not as far along as you really wish you would be. Okay, it's time to be gentle with yourself. Okay, what you've done isn't modest. Is what they're saying as well. It's a lot. And we have work on what has been spoiled. You need to heal these parts of yourself that make you feel like it's not enough, because you are enough. Okay. I want to thank you, Gemini, for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space. Again, one-on-one private readings, healing sessions, spirituality on Spirituality on Saturdays podcast if you're interested in that, and the extended in the comment or description section. And bye, Gemini. Don't forget to like.